Hello, Luke Simons with you here today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fly trap for absolutely nothing. And they work. I'm telling you, they work. This is called a Bob's fly trap. The reason I call it a Bob's fly trap is because the fella that showed me years ago his name was Bob. This is a 2-liter water jug. You can use absolutely anything. What you do, first and foremost, is you want to fill up your water about so. And we are going to make this a mean potion in here. Now, this is the secret ingredient, liver. You have to ask yourself, I have to ask myself, why do I eat this stuff? Because it doesn't smell very good. What you do is you find yourself a pretty good size chunk. We are going to go ahead and cut that up into small pieces. Now, chicken gizzards, even unbled dead animal of some sort will make this potion pretty wicked. All right, once you cut one piece about that big, and if you do this outside, if you have any farm cats whatsoever, they're going to want to come and harass you. Dogs, everything. This just naturally, the same stuff they're attracted to, flies are attracted to. Look at there. Boop. Already the water discoloring. Get out of here, pesty. Get. Gone. Hope my kids don't watch that. Papa, you threw our cat. That's out here. Go ahead and cut yourself a couple pieces of it. Don't you even dare steal this. Now, that liver water in there is really what we're after. And this is probably the worst case smelly stuff I've ever worked with. But it doesn't have to be, just as long as it's not cooked meat, you're fine. Now, this is tea, but you can use a bottle about this size too, but you fill up your water about right to here. When in drinking tea and working with this stuff, make sure not to accidentally sip one or the other, because you will notice. Now, take your Leathermans or a small knife. Take yourself your knife and cut yourself a small X, about yay big. Flip it open. Oh yeah, this is going to be some potent stuff. I can already smell this. And you don't want to hang these anywhere near your house for obvious reasons, because it will start to stink. And that's kind of the idea, I guess. It attracts house flies, barn flies, pesty flies, really pesty flies, and just flat out flies. What happens is they swim around or fly around, and you guessed it, they can't swim. And eventually they get in there, it's hot, and of course the more flies that are in there, the more they will attract each other. And eventually this thing here will be completely full of flies. Isn't that right, honey? It just gets black with flies. And you know, I don't even feel bad for them. Then what you want to do is take your piece of wire. Just take your piece of wire. You can use string, but wire, it does last longer. I used to get fancy and poke holes in the cap, which is nice because you can leave them up from year to year that way. But this way it just works just as good. This is already starting to smell. For those of you that like liver, and I guess I don't mind liver, but this is even kind of bad for that. And this was in the fridge. You have a very, very effective fly trap. I'm not going to hang it here because it's close to the door, but essentially This one's going to go down by the barn. That's what you have. There might be a little bit too much water in there. Normally I would put it about right to here. We're looking at day 2 and it's just starting to really ferment, and there's probably over 100 flies in there already in our little brew, if you will. I just wanted to take a minute and thank all my new subscribers. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. That really does help us, and Lord bless.